nice evening time. Melinda, sister-in-law Jonah Lynn, that took care of our place while we were gone, did an amazing job. And the twins and all, they get out there and work on projects together. It's so cute. So Melinda was pulling some grass that we call nut grass, what my grandmother called it. This little stemmy like grass, and she wants to pluck it all out of that frog grass so it don't smother the frog grass out. So I'm not sure exactly what it's called here, I don't know, but I remember my grandmother pulled it up and it had this little bulb like on the end of it, and she's always doing the same thing, exactly the same like Melinda down there pulling that grass out. Well, going upstairs here in the front of the house, and I'm gonna tell you about the big day for tomorrow. The big day for tomorrow is that we return back to work, working on this house. A lot of the crew are going to be here first thing in the morning, and some of the crew will be here like by the end of the week because they're finishing up at the job that they're on now before they leave there. Mike, I think he just left my house just a minute ago. I think he said he will be here on Thursday. So I'm really excited to get started on it. I removed the plywood here on the front, covering where the front door is going. Did that a few days ago. Did a little walkthrough inside. Check this out real quick. Just look at this banana. I mean, I'm standing up here on the second floor, you see, and look at this thing. My goodness, so it's almost as tall as the power lines now, and those power poles are pretty tall. I'm not sure what species this is. Some of the locals here, they don't know also, and they're amazed by it too. I mean, I'm telling you, they have really been amazed by it. But you see that trunk there? I mean, they know what a saba looks like, but I was watching a video earlier, and I think it was in Thailand, and there was one that had a trunk that was big at the bottom, like shaped identical and layered and everything. I mean, identical the way this one is, which is different than the way the ones are around the corner. And they said it was a saba. Well, Filipinos love saba bananas. I'm sure they would know if this was a saba, but it looked the same. It doesn't mean it was the same. But I am so amazed by it, and the locals are too. Everybody that comes just trips out on it. The leaves are a little bit tattered after the strong winds from the typhoon, but hey, it's still here. That's the main thing. And before I go back about the house and the work, I know I jumped ship there on the topic. You know, we didn't get that typhoon strong here like they did down in Negros and over in Surigao and Cebu and Bohol and all those places there. We could have, but we only caught some strong waves from it. We did get some strong wind, but not like they did there by any means whatsoever. But with all that being said, it did lay down some huge trees right here in front of this subdivision, and right down the road here in front of this subdivision, just right down there. All down through there, chainsaws have been going. So it was strong enough that it took out some big old trees, and there was houses that lost their roofs, and there was some shoreline homes that got flooded or washed away. But they were built where they shouldn't have been anyway, you know, way too close. But people just trying to make it and have a spot in this world. So no criticizing there. All right. Well, back about this house. So I opened it up back a few days ago, went up inside, kind of explored around, and I knocked the plywood out up at the top on that third floor room to let some light and let some air kind of start passing through here. But I decided it's going to leave all the rest of the work of undoing the plywood to the guys when they get here tomorrow. That can be one of their tasks, is opening up the tomb. But let's go in here and just kind of walk around. It's gonna be in the dark, so I'll turn the light on my phone, and y'all get a little darkness video. How's about that? we'll make it like it's a haunted house or something. Ooh. All right, let's see here. We got a light on. Coming in here. This is up in the foyer up in here. Got a little platform to work on still up there. And still forms to pull. I can actually start pulling all those forms up in there. Yeah, that's some good work for them tomorrow right there. I'm glad I'm looking at that. But down here, there will be a staircase coming in right here by the front door, coming up to this landing up above. Wow, it's just a trip. It's like a dungeon in here with it all blacked out here in the living room area. I think it's just kind of neat to do this video with it all closed up right now, and then to see it get all opened up and light inside come tomorrow. Dining area over there where the kitchen's gonna be here. Coming on down this little hallway here. CR to the right. And pantry to the left there is my other tripod. Man. Oh, and we need that tomorrow too. This is why it's good to explore. Need those tools. There's my other tripod. I've been looking for that. And up here is another one of the bedrooms. And this has got a big window and a door going out on front of the house here, and a window to the side. See that box? It's got a window in it there, ready to go. Back down the hallway here. It's where all the countertop's gonna be, bar top, and back across looking over towards the living room. Ooh, did you see that ghost? Ooh. You saw it, didn't you? Oh, look, there's spirits flying around. Leftover steel. And we'll come across over here into the master bedroom. And so all that is glass doors there, window, and a side exit door. And in here is where we're gonna have to be doing some immediate work. There's a staircase that comes in over the top right here and meets up there to a landing. And that's another one. The first task is going to be forming and pouring that staircase and the handrail and all it goes down by it. This is the master bathroom, master shower area over there where that is, and a walk-in closet right here. Come back out of here, back into the living room, back up to the foyer, and here by the foyer is a third bedroom up in here. Another window sitting here. Oh, I knew something stunk. There's a big old dead rat in here. Ooh, 2 big dead rats. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Man, I wonder what killed them. Oh, got to get those out of here. It just shows that there are rats roaming around. Dang, it's smelly. All right, up the bamboo staircase. Up to this third level. It's our temporary staircase. Got a lot of form material and all stacked up in here. All right, this is my little third floor room here. You can't really see the size of it. It's pretty congested right now. But man, there's a lot of form work they can pull. That's some good immediate work. I'm glad I come up here and explored this. A lot of cobwebs too. Just like a haunted house. Look forward to getting all this opened up, air inside, cleaned up. That is some great beginning work. And it's the side facing out towards the beach. And for beautiful sunsets. Beautiful, beautiful sunsets. It's my solar panels here. See, I was wise putting these down like this, because I knew I had this parapet wall around the edge right there, and it would be hard for wind to get underneath them and pull them up. And I was right, and there was some very strong winds when we were gone, but it all worked out. I was up here doing stuff earlier. There's some tools laying there on the solar panels, but it worked out just the way that it should have too. Panels definitely need a bath, and that'll pick up their output. I am going to still leave them right here right now and work on this side later on. This is not their permanent location. I remember I was telling you about chainsaws and cutting up trees. They're still going up there right now. Hear it? I think Mop's up there with them, helping them. Let's just look here real quick. Nice view back towards the mountains there. Anyways, I was telling about these solar panels. I am going to leave them here for a while longer while we're working. I will eventually have to get them moved from over here because I need to get some sealer on this concrete up here and have that little project going on. But for the moment, they're going to stay right here where they're at. It's not the most efficient place, and the shadows on them are not the most efficient thing. But with all of that set aside, it's the safest place at the moment. All right, so day one is going to involve pulling the boards off all the windows, pulling all those forms inside from the last concrete we poured that we never pulled the forms, and just general cleanup, getting everything in order, kind of just going through getting everything in place. First day is going to be kind of getting familiar with the project day. Second day will probably still be a little bit of the same, but start kind of moving forward a little bit. By Thursday, the whole crew will be here. Now, we'll have quite a bit of crew tomorrow, but some of them are going to finish up their task at a current job they're on, and they gave notice, but they gave notice and agreed to finish the task that they're on, like Mop installing some windows up in a building, I think in Pavia, if I'm not mistaken. So nevertheless, those guys will all be back here. It looks like we're going to have the entire same crew. It looks like it. We'll see. We're going to see what the next couple days holds, but I'm really excited about it. Check out this sunset back here behind me. Beautiful skies late in the evening. You can see the mountains back in the distance there. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've been looking through on this project everywhere. The nice thing is that I've not seen any cracks form anywhere over the whole place. I mean, you think about a massive concrete structure like this, and we've had no cracking. I mean, this concrete is just great, boy. It's just great. And so that is a really good sign that we must do some good work and everything's really stable here. Of course, when you're talking about something spread out this big and this heavy, you know, of course you're going to have a little worries as if it's going to you know, have any kind of stress or cracks. But apparently the footings are really great. It's already been through a wet season. It's set here now and had time to rest for a while. Everything is looking good. The house is probably getting close to its full weight level, other than when furniture's put inside. We got some wall finishings, we got some capping here, some roofing going across the back right here on this. You know, your tile work and fixtures and stuff like that finish out, but the bulk of the way of the home is already here. One of you subscribers brought up the very sensible topic of the fact that I might find myself having a hard time getting materials, and that the cost of materials might be very high. Now, getting materials I'm not too concerned about. Cost of what I do buy I am a little concerned about, because the prices do seem to be going up. But let me tell you about that and how I am combating that problem, and I was proactive on that. So how I was proactive on that is that prior to leaving here, already beginning like a month and a half, 2 months before we left, I started buying up items finishing out this house. So I think all of the interior doors and the jambs are already bought. The exterior doors, including the custom front door and the side bedroom door, already bought and sitting inside. The jambs, the custom jambs, the door themselves, all that. Got some glass I have to buy for one of them. The sliding glass doors, the UPVC sliding glass doors that's going all the way across the beach side of this house, they're already bought. They're already sitting here just waiting to be installed. All of the UPVC windows are already bought and they're sitting here waiting to be installed. Thresholds for the doors that swing open, because I am, unlike a lot of Filipino homes, putting in a threshold. I want to keep lizards and little small creatures and mice and anything else, snakes and all, from mosquitoes and blowing rain and all, from coming in underneath my door, and air loss, because it's going to be an air conditioned home. So I brought the thresholds actually from the US. I brought some in the past, and while we were gone this trip I shipped more. The electrical, I've already put most of it in place when I built the home, and so the bulk of it's already even pre-wired. What else? Outlets and your wall outlets, I bought them in the US, and I bought the face plates, some good quality ones, in the US, shipped them here. They're here right now. Up here on this deck, there's going to be boxes like right there, down there, down there. I'm gonna have electrical outlets up here on this deck in the US, and I shipped them here already. I bought weatherproof boxes that you can actually even plug a cord into and still close the lid, and you can lock it as well. Bought those. I got them here. They're ready to install. A lot of our lights, not all, but some, I've already bought. What else? Oh, kitchen sink, I have already bought it. We found a sink that we like when we were out one time, and we bought it, and it's already here ready to install. And then the two little guest rooms down on the first floor, they're gonna have like a little kitchenette. I had already bought the sinks for those little kitchenettes, and I bought the sinks for the two restrooms in those rooms, and I bought the shower units for everywhere in here. So all of that's been bought. I might be lacking one shower unit, I think. That's all the sprayers, you know, all that good stuff. What else did I buy? I bought a lot. I really did. I bought a lot. Just trying to have all that stuff here. And I bought a big stack of skim coat and stored it. Luckily it was in some good, well-sealed plastic bags. And I have skim coat, a pretty good amount of it here already, to start skim coating out these walls on the interior. So there's that, and that's already here and ready as well. And I'm sure there's many more items, because I bought quite a bit of stuff. Some exterior lighting that we bought in the US that's going on the front of the house, it's here already. Quite a bit of stuff. The main thing that I know of that I'm going to need to go and buy is the concrete. Not that much of it. I think we might only need like 40 more bags to finish out the staircase going down the back here to the beach, and it's going to have a little storeroom underneath it, and the staircase coming down from this upper deck going down to the second level on the side there. We need to pour that as well. So I shouldn't need to be buying a bunch of concrete either, and we've got steel left over here. I think we got enough for what we need. At most we might need 10 or 20 pieces maybe. So all of that's really good. So right off the bat, I'm not going to be in this huge expenditure for materials, and because the bulk of a lot of that is done. I do need to buy floor tile and mortar when that time's done, and of course there's going to be a lot of paint that's going to have to be done, but that's part of the finish out work. There's going to be some granite, or as they call here in this country, granite. I'm going to be buying some of that and having it put in. There's going to be a little bit of glass shower door work in our master bath and in those guest rooms down below. So there is going to be some expenses, but nothing like it was getting this house built up here to where it is. And I'm prepared and ready for that too, you know. I'm proud for the hard work that Mel and I go back to Texas and do. There's so much you guys don't even see or know. We just don't cover every tiny little aspect of all day, every day. But we hustle, we deal with a lot of stress and a lot of problems. But the reward is to come back here and be able to build this beautiful place and look forward to a nice, settled in life, stress-free, and just enjoy life. You know, I had to say something else. I don't know if any of you noticed it, but after I've been settled in here for a few days, man, the bags underneath my eyes have gone away. I don't think I'm near as wrinkled as I was. All that travel was a lot of stress, and Texas was a lot of stress, but that was necessary stress to have such a wonderful place here and the opportunity to be here and live and not worry where your next meal is going to come from. And with that, I'm just going to say I have no regrets being here in the Philippines. I love it. Life here every day since we've been home has been great, and I'm ready to kick this show off. So tomorrow, it's hammer time.